chord tones are so important to know, but how do you get to the stage where they sound like phrases and musical ideas rather than just arpeggios as what they are? Well, for me, one of the key things is what I call playing chords into chords. Now, my previous lesson covered the basics of how to get started with chord tones. So if you're not there yet and you want to get the basics down, I'll put a link in the description to that video. In that video, we had 5 stages. You know, just to recap it, we had the context with stage 1. That was A minor 7 to D7. That's what we're going to use to practice soloing over. That's our chord progression. Maybe how many bars you want of each chord, whether it be 1, 2, or 4. We then played 1 octave arpeggios, A minor 7, D7. The third stage, that was being mega clear on what that is. That's A, C, E, G, D, F sharp, A, C, and that's root, minor 3rd, 5th, minor 7th, root, major 3rd, 5th, minor 7th again, and that's the sound. Do, 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 do. And you can hear that, you can sing it. The next stage we varied the order. Instead of going 1 through 5, 7, we might go, say for instance. And finally we sort of, the final stage, if this is an A minor 7 arpeggio, you know, there's going to be notes nearby from it too, like finish on that G, we've got the A there again, or we've got the G, the minor 7th beneath the root, just sort of getting a little bit more of the neck of the chord around us. This next intermediate level that helps push it more into musical realms is about playing to the nearest note of the next chord. Simple as that. If you go slowly with what I'm about to show you, you'll get this into your ear. That's the important thing. And you'll get it into your playing, and it will become part of your natural way of playing, and it helps you see arpeggios less rigidly and to learn them for what they are, which is musical notes in a musical context. Whilst they might start as a technical thing, can you just go like that, and that's a stage to get through, to get beyond. You know, it's obviously so much more than that. And I myself know that it can be like, right, A minor 7 to D7, A minor 7 arpeggio, D7 arpeggio, but you got to get to the finer details of it. So if we've got these 2 chords, A minor 7 to D7, I play my first arpeggio in order, A minor 7 up, then I go to D7. I've gone from the point of transition, a G, the minor 7th of the A, to a D, the root of the D7, which is actually a big leap. Not a massive leap, but there's closer notes by, okay? So what we want to do, the first thing is, if you finish on this note, we need to think, what's the note nearest by that we could go to of the next chord? Now this is a flat 7, this G, and I made a few videos a little while ago on the 2-5-1 and how, you know, when chords move in fourths like they do in a 2-5, which is what this is. If you finish on the flat 7, the 3rd of the next chord is a semitone beneath. It's there when you go between the minor 7 and the dominant. So A, C, E, G. Instead of jumping for a D, the root of our D7, let's jump for, well, not jump, but let's fall to F sharp there, semitone beneath. Now if I'm there, I've then got the option of finding that D7. I could go, that's up the A minor 7, then I'm going to go F sharp, A, C, then I'm going to go up a tone for a D on top of the C. Or about that. What I'm doing there is A, C, E, G on the A minor, F sharp, then I'm going to fall for the A there, and C, and then D there. So still the chord tones, but just dropping for them. Yeah, I'm just going into D7, obviously. That's the... About that, that's nice. So that's up the A minor 7, fall for to the 3rd, the F sharp, and then going D, C, D. Let's start from the 3rd of the A minor, C, and let's go up our arpeggio. I'm deliberately keeping this A minor in some sort of easy order because I'm about the change between the bar line. That's what I'm focusing on. So C, E, G, A, and then right, where could I go for D7? Well, A is a note of D7, so I could stay on A. About that. C, E, G, A, and then for the D7, A, F sharp, D, C, So I get in the C beneath our root. You know, if you're on a dominant and then you're on the root, the flat 7 is a tone beneath. Same with the minor 7 as well. Let's do that again. C, E, G, A. Let's go up to the next note of a D7. So I could go to a C. That's our 7. About that. So that's C, E, G, A, and then C, and I went to an F sharp. So I like that sound. Then fill into a D7 idea. If we started from the 5th of the A minor and went E, G, A, C, I could stay on a C because it's a note of D7. Do that. E, C, E, G, A, C, C again, A, F sharp, D. We could go up to a D, which is the root of our D chord. Then down a D7. Sorry, I did a note there. What about if I do this? E, G, and then I drop for the A and the C on the A minor, then go into the D7. You see the idea here. It's going to sound less like... What do we have there? We had... sounds more like a musical idea that you would hear. It's also all not going up and then up and then up. You can't keep going up. You run out of frets. And finally, let's start from the 7 of the A minor 7. Let's go G. We drop for the A. A, C, E. So G, A, C, E. Where could we go from here? We could go up to an F sharp for the D7, which then gives us the option of keeping going up. We could do that. Sorry. We go down. If we finish on an E, D's a tone beneath. Just to sort of make things super clear, we've got 8 notes, but not 8 unique notes actually. What we've got A, C, E, G for the A minor. Yeah, if I put this on the screen, it'd be easier to visualize. Then we've got D, C, F sharp, A, and it's just you finish on an A minor chord, and the next chord is D7. You can either stay on an A because it's a shared note. You could go up to a C. Obviously, there's other notes. There's more. You don't have to go to just notes of the chord tones, but this is about just getting to grips with your chord tones. There's things. You finish on a E, for instance. You could go up to an F sharp. You could go down to a D. So there's all these different moves and pulls that you can go for. Now, what would the next stage of this be? For me, it would be either sort of maybe bringing in some additional notes, and that could either be through kind of scale notes or chromatic notes, just for colour and interest, and again for more sense of flow. I hope you found these 2 lessons valuable and helpful for working on your chord tones. If you've got any questions, any comments, then you leave them below. If you want to say thank you for today's lesson, there's a link to my Buy Me a Coffee, the link to the resources in the description, and please hit that like button. Please leave me a comment. It really does help boost how videos perform. It'd be much appreciated. And until next time, you take care. Jazz guitar lessons every Wednesday and Saturday. Bye for now.